and Stephon Diggs hanging out together, looking like they besties, looking like they booed up. Let me stop. No, let me keep going. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nia. This is Nia Talk with Nia, and we talk about it. This is just gonna be a ha ha kiki. This is not going to be, you know, well, it's gonna be serious, but I want people to have some fun. Like, don't take stuff to heart. I feel like some people are so in love with these celebrities, they take so much stuff to heart, and it just ruins everything. So just have some fun, relax, and get into the tea if you know what I'm talking about. So Stephon Diggs lost the Super Bowl, and as y'all know, Stephon Diggs be our thing. Y'all know I'm not a fan of Cardi B, and this has been the best thing that has happened for her. I feel like these two men are the same person. And I think that, it's sad to me. The reason why I talk about Cardi B, Stephon Diggs, the reason why I talk about this is because it's very sad to me that there are black people that go up for them like it's their life and their life depended on it. I don't know if they just want to be anti-black. I don't know if they just want to be, I'm gonna go against the grain. I want to be different. I don't know what it is with some black people, but I'm like, are you okay? Like, I'm just looking at them like, are you okay? Why are you going up for people that don't like you? I think blackness is so beautiful. I think blackness is so gorgeous and exquisite. I cannot understand how black people can support people that don't like them because they have their own self-hate. You know what I mean? I never understood that, but some people do. You could like someone's music, you could like someone's fashion, but for me, I get the ick and I get pain when I see people that hate themselves and they put it onto other black people. I'm not okay with that. Um, Looking at these two, they're giving twins. They're giving sass. They're giving sassafras. They're giving I don't like you. And it's interesting that this picture resurfaces right now because it's like with the whole alleged breakup, which who cares if they're breaking up or not? The point is that this man lost the Super Bowl. You threw and I want to make a video about that. Let's say allegedly, but she talked about it. 20, no, not 20. I think it was a $2.1 million after party for Stephon Diggs and didn't even attend it, didn't even continue. Like, just think about that. That's what's alleged. I believe that Cardi has said that in a blog. She gave the news to the blog that she was throwing them a party, this and that. I can believe it. That's what she does for $2.1 million, and y'all didn't go. I still would have went to the party. I would have went to the party. I would have sat down and rekindled with friends. I don't care. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. But to be honest, if I was her, which I wouldn't be, I can understand her leaving early because it's like that's embarrassing. You paid for $2 million party for this man after he wins the Super Bowl, which is not gonna happen. That's embarrassing. And then when you are in the Super Bowl, the camera pans so fast over Cardi B, I didn't even realize that was her. I was weak. I was like, they did you dirty. They did you dirty. That was wrong. That was real wrong. But then again, it wasn't about you. It was about Bad Bunny. And you don't need to be with this man just to get access to the Super Bowl. You could have figured something else out, honey. You really could have. But with that being said, there's this girl Bree who's involved. It's a mess. It's a mess. I'm like another girl. What you gonna do? Send people to jump her? What is Cardi gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do now? Hooting and hollering and screaming over this man just to have another baby with him. Offset. Remember that? Remember she was hooting, hollering, and screaming? That was crazy. That was real crazy. And for me, this story is interesting and sad because it's just a tail sign of please, black women, don't do this. Like, please, I beg of you, you don't have to do this. You don't have to go this route. If you want a man, I don't know, just I don't know, go play Sims. Like, no shade, like in the best way, like go play Sims. Please take care of yourself. This ain't worth it. Go build a boyfriend in some type of alternate world. Do something because this ain't worth it. This ain't worth it. How you gonna be racist? And people out here literally after this has happened, people keep saying that Cardi B's not pretty, which is so mean. But I understand what they're saying, but it's so mean. Ever since the situation with the baby mamas coming, Bree, all that, everyone keeps saying Cardi B's not pretty, and I'm like, dang, like How did this turn into the breakup to, oh, she's not pretty? And I I have my ideas of pretty, so y'all know what I'm gonna say, but I just think it's very interesting to me that after this man cheats on you all the time, now everybody's just saying, "Oh, it's because Cardi B's ugly." Like where were y'all? Where were y'all when y'all like there was so many people defending her? Where were y'all? I want to know because I didn't hear this. I didn't hear she's ugly when she was being colorist. So I want to know. I want to know, is it because there's people who are closer to whiteness than her that are being put in the picture and it makes her look ugly, which is not true, but she's around men that are pretty racist. Pretty racist. Um, and you have to understand with these men, their hate for themselves turns into a fetish. It is a psychological thing. It's something that I think people truly need to go to therapy for. It's something that happens. That's all I will say. It's something that happens. It's psychological. It's scary. It's not fun. But I think men cope with things in terrible ways and just use sex to cope. They use sex to cope. They use children to cope, which is terrible. Even using that in the same sentence sounds sick. Like it's frustrating. Um, I think that a lot of men in the NFL should be neutered. Like to be honest, like I don't think they should be able to have kids. Like no shade. No, throw some shade. I don't think should have kids. A lot of men in the NFL have access to a lot of women because it's seen that they have all this money. So I think that they should be neutered. Like they need to be neutered. That is my opinion. I'm allowed to have it. You can't change it. But back to these two, they both look like twins. They act the same. They don't like women. They mistreat women. They both colorists. They were the same person. They want to dress like Michael Jackson. They spend Cardi B's money. They love spending Cardi B's money. And want to sit up here and dress like Michael Jackson and dress like this, child, there's nothing wrong with being gay. There isn't. For me, it's about how you go about it. And I'm not calling these two gay, wink, wink. But I'm just saying, like I said, it's about how you go about it. The people that you hurt to hide who's hurting you. That's not okay. So for them to put your court, they put his court thing to the side or whatever. Um, Stefan, they put his little court hearing to the side for the Super Bowl and he lost. I'm waiting for when the Patriots are like, yeah, you're not returning. It gives me joy because it feels like the universe is in a line, like the universe is doing its thing, just as being had. Now, I would never dress like that. I'm weak. I'm weak. I agree. They dress the same though, and they even look the same, like the same exact look. It creeps me out. It's always I don't know what she finds attractive, but there is a similarity. I don't know why celebrities like this, men like this, think that they're fashion moguls. I don't know if they've always wanted to be that way, like they just wanted to be in fashion or what, but it's giving that they I don't want to say men in fashion are gay. What I'm saying is that there are a lot of DL men that are in these sports and don't come out ever. And I wish people would understand how reasonable it is to be DL in these sports. You're around a bunch of men working out, sweating, showing all the goods. It makes sense. This is your environment your whole entire life. It makes sense. You're seeing things. You're seeing things that probably turn you on, and people are telling you it's inappropriate. Well, it's inappropriate because it's your teammates, one. But, like, there's a whole documentary and a show, not a show, a movie about this. Like, when men are in the locker rooms and stuff like that. There's a whole movie about it. Nah, they can't dress. I'm dead. I'm weak. Um, I just think that their label WHOREs. Um, like I don't think that just because you're wearing, and that's very uneducated. It's very ignorant. When people see a label, they think that it means fashion. But real fashion girlies, they get paid for scrapping and scrambling. I love it. Yes, period. Um, the real fashion girlies are doing quiet luxury. Ain't nobody trying to buy a Chanel bag that ain't worth nothing. Ain't nobody trying to buy a coated canvas Goyard or a Louis Vuitton bag that ain't worth nothing. And I still think Louis Vuitton's coated canvas is way better than Goyard's coated canvas. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't buy either, but I can still see how there's a difference. Um, it's frustrating. I can't stand people who think they know fashion just because they got money. Excuse me. Yawn. I should probably go to bed soon, but that's just my thoughts. I feel like people think they know fashion just because they have money, and that's not fashion. Those are my 2 cents. Let me know what y'all think about this, what you think about the split, what you think about these outfits, what you think about what's going to happen to Stefan, because I really want to know. I'm hoping they cut him off, because think about it, he got all these children, and then I'm hoping he joins a reality TV show and he goes crazy. Not going to lie. I would see it. They get paid for scrapping. Reminder, yes, it reminds me of Diddy said when Meek was in the pool scrambling and scrapping. Watch that after the slide. Stop. I'm gonna go watch it. Stop playing. All right, I'm gonna watch it. We should be going to bed, but I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. I'm about to go watch that. Thank you for everyone who came in. I know it's late. Have a good night.